All right, here we are, lesson 17 in Alfred's Basic Adult Piano Course Level 1, all in one book. So, lesson 17, we're dealing with A in the right hand. So, our C position that we've done so far is C, D, E, F, G, and following the logic of the 7-note musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then we know that after C, D, E, F, G is going to come A. It's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's just all over and over. So, your pinky now can do G and A. If you think back to lesson 16 where we had your thumb, we learned the C chord to the F chord, back to the C chord. We've already done the G chord. The G7 technically. Now we're doing that exact same thing in the right. Let's just use different fingering. And you use 1, 3, 5 in the right for the C chord and the F major chord. C, F, A, 1, 3, 5. You move your third and fifth finger. You don't have these fingers tucked away like I'm doing. I'm doing that just to show you. But that's it. Make sure you replay the C though. So, looking at the first line of page 46. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. If you look at that line, C, E, G, C, F, A, C, E, G, C, F, A, in that same place on the previous lesson, or in the previous page of this book, C, E, G, C, F, A, C, E, G, C, F, A. It's doing the same thing. So, that is the first exercise. We already did this bottom one. Moving 3 and 5. So let's look at When the Saints Go Marching In. Now, the last time, or last lesson, lesson 16, your right hand played the melody, your left hand played the accompaniment. And it was reversed here. So your left hand is going to play the melody, your right hand is going to play the accompaniment. So you should pause it and practice it. What's the dynamic marking? Is there a repeat sign? What is the time signature? So now pause it. Alright, there is a repeat sign. The dynamic marking is forte and the time signature is 4/4. 4 beats in the measure, quarter note gets counted as 1 beat. 4 on top always tells you the number of beats in a measure, and the bottom number tells you what specific kind of note gets counted for 1 beat. With a 4 on bottom, that's specifically correlated with quarter notes getting counted for 1 beat. There's other things, but we aren't going to deal with that right now. So, I'm going to play it. And remember, just like the last lesson, this is an incomplete measure. It starts on beat 2. Because if you want to figure out what you start on for an incomplete measure, count back. Because the complete measure always has the same number of beats in it. So if we know it's 4/4 time, this last quarter note is going to be counted on beat 4. The quarter note before that is going to be counted on beat 3. The quarter note before that is going to be counted on beat 2. So you start counting and you would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, Hang on. My dog needs to come in. What's up, buddy? All right. 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So I made sure to say rest on that quarter rest in the first measure of the third line. And I did it with the repeat. Alright. One thing we didn't talk about in lesson 16 that we will talk about here is march time. Above both page 47 and 45, it says march time above the song. And what that means is 120 beats per minute. Just think of your standard like that's your standard march. So 120 beats per minute if you have a metronome that you practice with. 120 beats per minute. Alright, well that concludes lesson 17. Here's page 46. Let's get it in there. And 47.